First, let's just start with the news of Kyra. Obviously, and he's out with the ACL. Just, I mean, how tough is it for a kid like that to go through that?
Man, I mean, I've never had to go through injury like that, so it's tough for me to speak on it. But you know, it's devastating for the team because he's such a great guy, and you know, having that injury with being 20 years old, that's super tough. You know, I'm pretty sure he's gonna recover quickly. You know, he's a freak of nature in his way. You know, he's one of the fastest players that I play with. Hopefully, that doesn't affect him in the future, but you know, it kind of hit us pretty hard. You know, it's always when someone go with season-ending injury on your team who's a likable guy, it's tough for us. Unfortunately, NBA is rough too. You know, with the schedule, you play in the next game, so you know, can't really be in a moment like that. But all the prayers are with him, and we definitely, you know, as a team, we're gonna definitely keep supporting him on his way back, and that's what we're doing right now.
And it seemed like all of the guys almost knew immediately, right on the court. What was like the mood on the court when the song went down?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the greatest angle on it, but I saw it was a knee, right away. I didn't know it's going to be that serious, you know, because I wasn't really present at that kind of injury before. But a lot of players probably with more experience of those injuries, they knew right away, and I saw a lot of them were praying, you know, on the court. So yeah, probably it obviously didn't look well. You knew it's going to be pretty serious because he twisted that knee to the side, and you know, it was a tough play, you know, because I think there was a foul before, or you know, I didn't see the replay. Better not to see the replay, and you know, so that was a rough, definitely play, and it's, you know, sometimes sport you get unfortunate plays like that.
And you know, for most of the year, it's been kind of back and forth between you and him for that backup point guard spot.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be on you. So I guess what's going to be your approach now, knowing that you got to be that guy to kind of you know, take on that role?
I mean, it's going to be the same approach. You know, for the last couple of games, the rotation or the minutes were pretty the same. You know, we played 3 different point guards now. He went to rotation in the first and third quarter. I was starting the second and fourth, so we kind of knew what's going to happen. And this approach is going to be the same. You know, it's not new for me. You know, I did a lot in the past when I was a second point guard. I wasn't playing at all, and then I started the games, you know, right away. So in NBA, you have to be ready for everything. You know, it doesn't make me happy, you know, covering those minutes under these circumstances, but like I said, in NBA you have to be ready for anything that changes, and life in NBA changes from day to day. So you know, I'm not scared of what's going to happen, and like I said, I'm prepared for that.
And what do you think you have to do personally to kind of get yourself going a little bit more offensively?
You know, honestly, playing, it's easy to say, right? Everybody says play with a little more confidence, but I guess it comes sometimes with the minutes or with the presence on the court. But I feel pretty good physically now, and you know, I didn't feel that way at the beginning of the season, and also knowing everybody, playing along with guys that I already know, is going to help me, and being a little more aggressive, I guess. You know, that's always what people around NBA tells me. You know, you got to be more aggressive, not play all the time for their teammates and all that. So I guess a little selfish sometimes, you know, in those plays, because that's going to open up everything else, and you don't let defenses to play different cover, you know, or playing with you passing the ball always to the open guys. Got to be a little aggressive, thinking about yourself as well.
And you said, oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, in Houston, I mean, I think it was Houston when you had the dunk that kind of got everybody up, and it seemed like that kind of got you going. Is that one of those things where?
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised. I was like, Google me then. Yeah. You know, did you watch me? Did you watch my career?
I was surprised, and then I was quickly reminded.
Were you around the league for last years? Come on, man. I take this personal now. I mean, it's what it is. You know, I think I had a lot of good dunks in the NBA. You know, sometimes that's what it is. You know, people say, why you don't do that more often. You know, sometimes it's just an opportunity, or sometimes it's just me thinking about myself going to the hoop. So I guess I got to do it more often, just not surprising people. You know, but yeah, I think I still have the athleticism that I had when I get to the league, and it's good to know for you personally that I can still do it. So
is that something that you can build off of? It seemed like in that moment, that was something that in the game helped you in that.
Yeah, I mean,
that
for sure. You know, when you don't play a lot of minutes, you know, and your role is limited, you are basically searching for a place like that for you in a game, just like to give you more confidence or start playing with more confidence, and that's what you're trying to do. You know, you're trying to see when the ball goes in or where you have some dunk, block, whatever helps you basically to play better. So that was the play that definitely, I hope it's like a turnaround, you know, so let's see.
And that's probably an example of you know, feeling much better physically, right? So
Yeah.
I guess it was something dating back to last summer, right, that you were going through. I guess what was that you were exactly going
Well, I guess, you know, it was all the summer, you know, it was very hectic, us going to the qualification for Olympics, then us qualifying for Olympics, which was amazing, but it has always the second side, which was it was a long summer with my national team, without my family. And I got injured at the Olympics. I played with some ruptured muscle, you know, so I couldn't practice for like a month and a half. And that affects your season, you know. A lot of times European players saying that playing with your national team is kind of sometimes the toughest for your upcoming season. And, you know, I kind of experienced that this summer. I love playing for my national team, but it's a lot sometimes, you know, especially having a World Cup, European Championships and the Olympics. It makes you pride, but sometimes you kind of take that struggle into your season. So I think I had to go through that a little bit, but I'm glad that I'm back and feeling myself like normally. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.